What is up, everybody? My name is Eris, and I'll be your ferryman today, taking you guys back to Hogwarts. So, why do I stand like an awful
Meet me
human
in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Someone's not gonna read out to me? Okay. Natty just sent you an owl, and we'll be meeting her outside. The Hamlet, however, we have classes, world map. Continue. Okay. Yes.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
We left off in a very hectic place, I think. I also think I should probably just keep my camera down here. However, I like it up here. Okay, so let's go see what's up with our quests and see what we're doing today. So, Girl from Ouagadougou, that's Natty. Herbology class, Professor Hackett's assignment. Avoid enemy by dodging and rolling. Cast Incendio on enemies. Talk to Lucan Brattleby. Oh, round 3. And, okay, these are the two same things, which is probably gonna pain in the ass. So let's do Ouagadougou. Go work with Natty. And I'm gonna make us walk there because why not? Why not? So, oh, come on. And you. I love magic. I also hate magic. With a burning passion. Like, magic used correctly, like cool spells like levitate and whatnot. Freaking amazing.
I always felt like
It's like defensive magic, not my forte. Not at all whatsoever, actually. And I think it's rather interesting. Can I set this on fire? No, I can set the wall on fire though. Can I? Oop. Nope. What do you get? What the fuck? What'd you just do? He's fought. I just missed a fight. Kawazami? I don't know. Okay. Man, I want so bad to be able to fly. However, let's get this thingamajiggy real quick. We haven't had our flying class yet. We're not special enough for that. But once we have a flying class, holy crap, nobody can stop me then. Why did it take me this side? I should have gone up that side, like that bridge over there. Oh, that's kind of weird. And we're going this way. I'm choosing my own path. I don't need no video game telling me where I can and can't go. Man. Whee! Well, I should have had a video game telling me where I can and can't go. That would have taken me up that way. Instead, we gotta go swimming, I think. Can we go down waterfalls? Wait! What? Huh? It's not as smooth as, you know, going down a waterfall in Skyrim, but, you know. Oh, hi. Yeah, not smooth at all, but, you know. Whatever. We're close. When the video game puts out a specific path, and you're like, no. I thought I could break that barrel. Just, no. I'd rather fall down the waterfall. It's fine. It's fine. I would love to just tumble my way out. What is this? Can I do you? I can take these, but I can't do that yet because I don't have Leviosa yet. Take a little leech. Got me some leech juice. Dung dog. Okay. So we have a couple of side quests going on here, but let's deal with Natty first.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
Bro, it's a
I'm still
secret.
learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Dang right. I am so glad to hear that.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard
I
they
don't
were
have
seen
any
in
of my
Hogsmeade together.
house colors
All the
on.
more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations.
Oh,
Taking him
100%.
down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Yeah, thank you,
Be on
Natty.
your guard.
Is that all? Well, then we're gonna go do some miscellaneous quests over here.
Pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Okay. Let's go over here and see what's up with this.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Look
I
at
do not
us
have time
set.
to...
Mr. Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy!
Nobody will miss it.
Oh. I didn't realize I had
I'll watch the light go
Sneaky
out
still
of your
on. I
eyes.
saw the library was literally last episode.
You're no talent. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Take this secret of the
You're going to regret that. No, don't.
No.
Made a grave
Dirt
mistake.
now. There we go. Look at that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Ah,
Are you all right?
I got crossed underneath
I
Hogwarts.
am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya? Research? How interesting.
You're a
Oh,
researcher.
frick. I could ask
Laura
who's Priya.
Treadwell at your service.
Dang it.
Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Seems a bit tedious.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours?
Yes,
we can see
please.
what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
5.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Ma, did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Got all of them? Cool. Not all trials is using Incendio. They all have like different challenges to them. They're all different mental games. Like Leviosa, using it to like drag a ball to a pit. There's using Lumos, like things like that. It's
I take
really
it we can call
interesting,
that a
actually.
success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Have the day
And
you
do be
deserve,
careful
madam.
out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
Yo. Okay. Now let's do the little quest over here. Beseech. Beseech away, man.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Bath?
I was
Do you need
hoping
one?
someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into a lake doesn't, sure.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from
I see
setting
the
foot
Dung
on
Beagle.
or in the Black Lake ever again. A
Dugbog.
treasured family astrolabe vanished
It's
with
just
them
right over
that
her
night.
shoulder. That's an enemy.
If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my
Kinda
father
cute,
some
though.
peace.
Sure.
It sounds
I
dangerous.
don't want to ask questions.
Especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may
in your
discover
mercy.
much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best
Tide
guess
schedule?
is that it's just over there.
I get
about
the
a furlong from the
schedule
dock.
thing. I get that
It
it's
would
actually
be
set.
wonderful to
but
have my grandfather's
schedule?
astrolabe back.
Tide
I
schedule.
do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Northeast of the dock. Hi. Is this stuck there? Whatever. So we are looking for a weird spot in the lake that is northeast. I think we see it. There's a couple of them over here, actually. I think there's one here.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
It's these kinds of spots, so you can like go down, come back up, and we got a turquoise cloak. Go down. I think it's fun. So we just go fishing. New cloak, and oh, go fingerless gloves. It's kind of funny that I'm not getting like yellow stuff. I'm getting teal. I am a Hufflepuff, my friend. A brushed wool cape. You can find these. This isn't exclusive to this quest. Like if you ever go swimming, you'll find them.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Astrolabe. What is an astrolabe? Is that like? Is that what the globe tables are? Like it's like beautiful legs, a metal ring, a globe, another metal ring, and like you sometimes can open them and store stuff in it. Like I've seen people use them as like liquor cabinets in TV shows. I think it would be really cool. Kind of awful, actually. It's atrocious. Freaking bug wouldn't leave me alone. Frog?
Hello, Grace.
Frog bug?
I followed your bearings
Big
on the
frog?
dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. Here you are.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It
I
will.
should have charged her.
I
should
can't
start
wait
charging
to see
people.
his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
Okay, we have one more little quest over here. For a nice little guy trying to find his wagon.
I never
Hi.
thought Ramrock's loyal.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You're a painter?
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Oh, I shall keep an eye out for you
I'm
then.
sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
We are
It
not
was nice meeting you.
doing that right now. We are not in a place to be able to do that right now. However, I think
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
okay, I think we should get back to Hogwarts and attend herbology class. And we will definitely touch on that mission a little later. I also do apologize if this episode is a little bit longer, because I'm gonna get through this class and then we'll wrap up. Since it is such a fun class to have. Herbology is my favorite.
Onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Oh, I love her.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
They put cotton balls in their ears?
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
You guys ready for this?
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
I love Professor Garlic.
Reparo!
I'm
very
didn't
sorry
fall.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Oh my gosh, Garlic is just so cute. Oh, I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You've visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
That's
vital
Dittany.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Well
As you all should know
done.
from Professor
Once
Sharp's
it can be
class. Harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese
She's doing a
jumping
catch-up all
cabbage.
at one
You'll
class.
find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oh, that's darling.
Hello.
Hi.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Man, I want a beautiful greenhouse like
arts, by the
this.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay. So tab, got our cabbages. We just whoop, whoop.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose it could come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah, we ought.
Take your...
Okay.
I'll see you back in class.
Man, I love the herbology class. It is my favorite. Like, it's just so cute. And the freaking chompy cabbages. They're so darling.
And that helpful reminder as to
I
why
said
we should
cabbages
always
and,
wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
And then my plants have so much to offer.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Deal. Perfect. And we are gonna leave it off there. So that was Hogwarts, and we got out of the castle for a little bit, and also got to meet our darling Professor Garlic, who is my all-time favorite next to Sharp, who we're also going to be meeting soon. And if you guys enjoyed that video, please slap that like button. You want more content from me? Subscribe. And until next time, be good, behave, stay out of trouble, and or don't get caught. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!